In this video, I'm going to go over how to have a subcontractor. Let's say you guys are too busy or you're a management company for homes and you subcontract out some of the work or all of the work. Typically, we see people subcontract out work for the task list, but like I said, if you're a management company, you may actually subcontract work out to get the lawn mowing done and things like that. If you do put somebody on a route, typically, if you're passing that on to a subcontractor, that subcontractor will actually have their own route schedule. So 99% of the time, you're not going to be putting that on the route. So this mostly focuses on the tasks. So what we need to do first is we need to get that subcontractor onto your user list so that you can actually assign tasks to them and print them out and send it over to them in email or hand them paper copies. It's very rare that I see a subcontractor have access to the mobile devices with our software. However, you can do that. That's up to you, but it's very rare. Normally, you'll just email them the information. They'll email you back when they're done, and you'll put it into the system. So let's go over how to add them to the user list. We're going to go to MISC-Info, System, User Maintenance. Once you're on this list here, the name's going to go at the bottom left. So below whatever you have here, very bottom line. And we're going to name Rick Subcontractor. Now, you're going to go ahead and set a password for them, but it doesn't really matter. They're not ever going to get into the desktop software. You can put in whatever you want. And I would go ahead and I would set a security level. On that security level, I would just give them a level 2. You do not want them to be a full user. Level 2 would, if they're using the mobile device, they would only see tasks and routes assigned to them. But like I said, you're probably just going to be using tasks. And additionally, they'll only see information on customers that they have tasks or routes assigned to them for. So they won't see your full customer list. So always set them as a level 2. Time zones are very important if you're using the mobile device, so make sure you put your time zone in or you will run into issues. From here, you could put in any other contact info you want for that subcontractor, a specific email address, or anything else you need. And once you add it here, you can go ahead and click Close. Now, I'm going to close our task list and open it back up fresh. So from here, let's go ahead and create a task for this person. Let's say we want that subcontractor, Rick, to go to our Brazil food market. Please fix whatever the customer needs. And you can put in whatever you want for the description. If you need to add a lot of information, this is where you do it, the task-specific notes. You can really add your info in either the description or the notes, but task-specific notes is made for much more information. Now, under the Assign To, we're going to see Rick Subcontractor here that we can select. And we can put in the time of day that they're supposed to start if we'd like. We can also change the due date. So maybe we want this person to go out on the 16th. And once you're done setting up the task, just click Close. Now you'll probably end up with several tasks for this customer for the same day or throughout the week, or this technician or person that's doing the work for you. What you could do is you could just go ahead and click the print button, and this will bring you to a screen where you could select just things assigned to Rick, and you could select the date range. I only have one task on there right now, but let's say you had a whole week, you could send the whole week over to him. Then you could choose your different printout. There's a variety, so feel free to just click them one by one and hit the print button. For now, I'm just going to go ahead and just do the standard printout. Now, if Rick had 10 different tasks for, May 16th, we'd see them all listed here one by one with a basic description, what they need to do, time frame, things like that, whatever you set up, along with contact numbers and company name and address. So from here, you can just click the print button or click the PDF or XPS button here, which will also allow you to create a printout for PDF. Save it to your computer and go ahead and email it over to the customer or the technician, or print it out if you're going to see them and hand it to them in person, whichever you want. At some point, they're going to email you back or send you back information on this customer, and then you can go into those tasks and complete them just as you would for anyone else. Now, the last piece of this I'm going to go over is you could add them to the route schedule. If you want to put them on the route schedule, you're going to have to create a route name for them. It's a little different than the username. I'll go ahead and just copy this name because it's just going to be easier for me. So to create a route name on the route schedule, you go to MISC Info, System, Subassign Maintenance. Again, at the bottom left, you just enter the name you want. And you can assign a tech name if you want, or fill out any of this other information related to this subcontractor. And then just click Close. And then you can go to the route schedule. And like I said, it's very rare that you're going to set up a route for a subcontractor because typically they're in charge of running those routes because they know what they're doing and where they're going. But maybe you want to keep track of it on your own schedule. Go ahead and select a person. Maybe he's going out there on the 18th. And maybe he's going to go to Alfonso's Pizza. I mean, that's the only difference when you're doing a subcontractor. You're just assigning it to a different name. You're going to complete your routes or your tasks exactly the same as if it was your own technicians performing that work. So thanks for watching today's video, and I hope you have a great day.